Previously on Fire Emblem Three Houses, Cindered Shadows.
I don't know, but it wouldn't be nice.
When you're mad. Hold up, mad.
And now back to the underground.
Cindered shadows. What lies beneath?
Okay, no interesting cutscene dialogue or monologues or anything. It was just straight down and going in. Okay. Alright, bold move, bold move. Very bold move. Yeah, lots will have it. I should hear what the listeners have to say.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. It's about you outsiders. Actually, guess I shouldn't bother reporting you to yourself.
Fair enough, fair enough.
The Ashen Wolves may seem tough, but they're harmless. Honestly, things can get pretty boring down here. But here's a little piece of wisdom from me to you. Boredom's a luxury. Trust me, I know these things.
Okay.
Pan, you're quite a strapping fellow. But even your looks don't compete with the likes of Yuri. Don't let that pretty face of his fool you, though. He's a rogue, through and through. Even so, the people of Abyss trust him. He may be a scoundrel, but he's our scoundrel.
Okay, sir.
Professor?
Shadow Library. This is quite a library, alright. Wait, what? No, there couldn't have been a downstairs trap pod. It would have been noticeable.
Oh, hello, Professor. Have you seen this library of theirs?
I'm looking at it right now! It's massive!
It's completely different from the one in the monastery, and their collection is amazing. There are forgeries and banned books, legends, spells, and heresies. Doubt I'll catch a single wink tonight.
Good for you, Leonard, good for you. Oh, what the heck? Okay, it's just us for now. What's over here? Roaching Rose Inn.
Want a drink? Of course you don't. It's all terrible down here. Nobody important enough to carry the good stuff wants to come underground to sell it to us. It's a shame. Just once I'd like to taste something worthy of a noble.
For one, I saw a lost item. Walked around like, oh god, no! Cats!
I told Yuri I wanted to be just like him when I grew up, and he said I shouldn't ever say stuff like that. So I told Balthus I didn't want to be like him when I grew up, and he said I'd grow up boring. What do they want me to say?
Oh, like, grab this map. Like, literally, except that map, we kind of get, like, part of the monastery. I think? I don't know.
Pan.
What do you think, Professor? This is a most unique town, is it not?
It is more unique, I'll say that much, Dimitri.
Incredible, really. That those who face depression on the surface are able to find sanctuary here. Oh, not to say that there's no helping the situation in Fodlan. To do just that is our duty and our honor. Even so, I find the idea rather lovely.
It's a shame what happens in the future.
Who knew an entire town was hiding beneath the monastery, and a secret fourth house to boot? Secrets upon secrets, so I'm just itching to know them all.
Me too.
I'm sure Rhea knows all about this place. Gods, how many secrets does that lady have?
I don't know, and I doubt I want to know.
What?
Find someone else to bother. Whatever the heck you're selling, I'm not buying.
Well, I'm not selling anything. I'm just.
Not a trader, huh? Sorry, my mistake. Most folks chatting down here are just pawning off stolen goods.
So I see.
You're from the surface, aren't you? I bet you're real bad. My mom says surface people are the worst.
That voice definitely does not match a boy like you. That sounds more feminine than malish.
Okay.
You have a mask.
Abyss is where I offer my prayers to my gods. It is the only place. The goddess of Fodlan is not one of my gods, but the statue here is not one of my gods either. I offer my prayers here all the same, because Abyss is where it is allowed.
I am so lost.
What?
What? Oh, here's our battalions and stuff. We have limited money though, so I don't want to be cautious.
Hey there. What's all the commotion about? Hey, hang on. I've never seen you before. You a first-timer? Word of advice. Watch your back. The only folks who hang around down here are the ones too shady to walk in the goddess's light.
Hiya, Professor. Allow me to introduce you to my brother's best friend. You can call him Balti.
I was just gonna talk to her myself, but thanks for the other introduction.
Actually, it's Balthus. You've probably heard of me. In the Alliance, I'm known as, how should I put it?
An outlaw?
Right answer. This guy's notorious for picking fights and shirking debts. He's got a whole army of bounty hunters chasing after him.
I may not look it, but I was once a noble from a minor house. Life's full of twists and turns.
I know you, Balti. I'm pretty sure you got yourself into this mess.
Another Japan? Okay. Multiple interests than just the one. Model. Pretty.
Hey,
Hey. Wasey's room? What the? Who's Wasey and who here? Unit appearance. Well, this is gonna look a little bit ridiculous, but okay, sure. Let's do just this. That's just an easy option, okay?
what the?
What the? Let's go this.
Is that so? It looks like this is where the people of Abyss
What?
find unwanted belongings.
I lost Dynamark! No!
I didn't expect to find much, but there's actually plenty of gear we could salvage. I'm told we can take anything we can use, so it might be good to check on it now and again.
Oh, it's just actually stuff spawns. Okay. Not what I expected. Also, another battle. 9 to 5. How many places are there for us to have 2 battles on? God dang. Also, there's the logo.
What was that? Pardon, but might you possibly be the Imperial Princess herself?
I am. And you are Constance of House Nouvelle. I recall hearing of your disappearance. I never would have imagined you'd end up in a place like this.
Your presence is equally curious. What business could you have here? Don't tell me it was idle curiosity.
As I believe you are well aware, we were chasing after a suspicious individual.
Why are you guys telling me for this? This setup is one where you two are clearly facing each other, yet you two decided, oh look, the professor's here. Might as well talk. Might as well converse with him about our freaking idle conversation. Okay then.
You're
not a holy knight, and you don't seem all that special. But you're certainly mysterious, wielding that hero's relic. Yeah, I've heard all about you. But I never figured I'd see you down here, chasing after someone and getting lost in the process.
Underground house, huh?
That's right. And so we're clear. The Ashen Wolf House isn't affiliated with the Officers Academy. Since we're not part of the Academy, it's really just in place for us. Can't go to the surface either. We've all got our reasons.
Too bad I go to do something eventually once I finish this side story.
We're a unique bunch from all walks of life. Once you get to know us, I'm sure you'll love it here.
Hey, new person. Want my advice? Don't wander too far off the beaten path. Abyssians like their privacy. If you go snooping around, there's bound to be trouble. Wait, did I introduce myself? My name's Happy.
We've got all of the information. This is going to proceed in battle. Sure. Right. Okay. I mean, they get just the spy stuff, but okay. Ambush. Nani?
We're all done here, boss. Oh, but more importantly, about your...
We'll discuss that another time. For now, tend to your mission. Don't worry. No one will die. We'll get everyone out safely. Once the trap is set, shift your focus to protecting the Abyssians. Just in case things go south.
What was that about?
Oh, it's you. I was just heading off to ambush our attackers. You'll help with that, won't you?
Oh, does that mean your enemies are drawing near?
Very good. The scouts I sent to the surface spotted some mercenaries. We closed off the entrance they used last, but it seems they've already found another.
This is bad. We've got to evacuate everyone from Abyss as quickly as possible.
That won't be necessary. They'll be back soon.
Huh? Who?
Why do I have to go? No matter what we do, we're all just gonna die in the end anyway.
Sure, but if we do nothing, we'll die a lot sooner. I assume the corridor is successfully camouflaged?
But of course, our decoys shall prevent those scoundrels from chancing upon our living quarters. Do note that I am the bait upon your hook. If we fail, I shall be left dangling in the wind. But it must be done, I fear. And so, I will most happily accept the starring role in this.
Next!
They're at the entrance. They'll be coming in from the east.
Oof!
The east. Good. We're well placed. Go ahead and draw them deeper into Abyss, just like we planned.
You don't want them in?
Launching small counterattacks on the surface won't accomplish anything. It could also earn us the scorn of the church, if it gets messy. Which it will. That's why we have to lure the enemy underground before we take them out. I know the perfect spot.
Admit it, pals. You're knee-deep in this, just like us. There's no turning back now, right?
Of course not. If there's any way we can help your cause, we won't turn our backs on you.
That's right. We will not stand idly by while danger befalls the innocent people of Abyss.
If we can capture the enemy, we can perhaps learn the reason behind their relentless attacks.
Yes, that's the person who declared war on Fordland. We'll fight at your side.
Excited, are you? Fine. We could use more bodies to throw at our enemies. Thanks for volunteering.
So long as they're fighting with us and not against us, I don't care how excited they are. Let's get to it! Wow, an underground arena, huh? You sure know some great spots, Yuri.
I heard about this place from someone back in town. It hasn't been in use for a long time. I figured it could prove useful. So I spent some time clearing out the debris that was blocking the entrance.
It seems to be a revitalized ruin. Perhaps it was originally a reception hall or something similar.
Perhaps. Honestly, all of Abyss feels like a ruin.
Yeah, you think, El?
This place is magnificent. It is just spacious enough to contain my glory. I shall not hold back here.
Large, isolated. I wonder if it would be okay for me to sigh here.
Sigh?
If Happy sighs, monsters come running. No, I'm not kidding.
What?
I'm not sure what you could possibly mean by that.
I'm lost along with El.
I wish, Happy, but no. Absolutely no sighing, And Constance, be glorious in moderation. Understood? This place is so big that if it collapses, all of Abyss will fall with it.
Oh.
The whole reason we're luring our enemies here is to avoid damaging Abyss. Don't lose sight of that.
I am well aware of our aim.
Sure, but that doesn't mean we can trust you to show restraint.
Don't get carried away.
You as well? I cannot fathom why I am being treated in such a way.
I'm sorry, I was given the option.
It is the duty of the nobility to preserve the people's safety. Do you truly believe that I would destroy Abyss in my efforts to save it? Preposterous.
That would cause trouble for Elfie too. If the underground collapses, he's the one who will have to answer for it.
Who's Elfie?
You must know Alfric, yeah? He's a bigwig in the church, but a friend of Abyss.
I never seen a person named him.
He's the one who opened up this place to folks with nowhere else to turn. Folks like us. He gave us a home, a new life.
It is Ulfric himself who put forth the idea of establishing the Ashen Wolf House. Sadly, he faces opposition within the church, and so he cannot openly deploy the knights to aid us.
That means Alfric relies upon us to protect the people who live here. Us, and now you. I hope you're ready, Professor. We're counting on you.
We won't let you down.
Reliable, aren't you? We'll owe you one.
Time to knock some sense into their thick skulls. They picked the wrong strangers to mess with.
What do you think about it when we get them? Alright. Alright. I'm game. I'm game. I'm totally game. Totally game because it rains, but you know. Gotta wait for everything to load up. Loady, loady, load. Thank you. Do support. Gay! I literally have 2 gay options here. Would he support be any different here, though? And that's my question. I mean, aside from all 4 of these 4 are entirely new. He doesn't even get half conversations with the house leaders, not in a fudge. This is gonna be a lot more difficult. Marketplace. Suppose we should sell the bullions here. Sell. Let's figure out the costs of the money that we do have, though. We've got Constance, so that's good. Constance doesn't have much for everything else, though, so what's it good in? What else? Interesting. He's got a few more magics, though, but that's about like that's 25 magic overall. What about you? 10, 8... 27 magic. Huh. Well, gotta get all the Western stuff out of my inventory. Claude, you're good in axes, right? You already proficient in axes, so might as well buy you an axe. buy you a hand axe. And just one axe. Let's see. Let's give Yui a killing edge. Along with me because I love killing edges. Let's give you an axe. Just cuz. And because you'll eventually need to be wasting something physical to save up on magic, I'm gonna give you a sword. Same as you. So kill axe, no boost. I'll give you a hand axe though. And a hammer! Mace would be good too, but hammer's high him. It was a killer land though. And that's about all I can spend, so. Whoop! Here we go. Round the enemy.
Ah! I knew following those shady kids was a bad idea. This place is massive.
They actually fell for it. Let's get this done.
Other mercenaries are on their way. We left a nice little trail of crumbs for them to follow. We'll need to take them all out, or they'll just keep coming. Let's pull it together.
Okay.
I'll give it my all.
Alright. Ooh, nice! This shot! Good!
Doing my part.
Very stealth attack. Nice ass. Very nice.
Is this a joke?
Not very good on stats though. I knew this would look very ridiculous. But wait, why is Taunt going? Did I not get him? Oh well, no use thinking about it now.
I will prevail.
Let's just go with it. Ooh, wait, that's magic over there.
Ready and willing.
It's
It'll be a shame to mar this pretty arena with a bunch of fresh corpses, but here goes.
boom.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Boom.
Sally forth!
Sally forth!
You'll not find it so easy to escape from the darkest depths of Garrick Mock.
Whoa, baby, this critical too, come on, what? Dude!
I've been practicing that one.
That mercenary was frozen today. The only applicable line because that was the only ice spell.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Tiles crap. Well, they can do that. So can we.
Be careful who you choose to follow. I suppose it's too late for that now, isn't it?
I was really hoping for that quick chance, but it didn't happen, so whatever. Yeah, I can move again. Oh well, might as well wait on here.
You're a real pain in the neck, you know that? Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Okay, now we might want to do something about these guys. Hit.
It's not
Dead.
luck, it's fate.
Level up.
I expected as much.
It's your call.
Well, it's my call to heal you. Because you need it. Hand axe. Yep. That's fine, dude. Let's just stand there. Because that's easy for me.
Stay focused.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Yes. Ow.
Who's next?
Bullion. Boom. Boom. Miss. Ooh. Almost going, but dang.
I'll give it my all.
Dead.
Who, me?
I said dead.
Weak.
Never was it.
I'll give it my all. The fight continues.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
Ready and willing.
Sally forth!
Have him.
Do you see where you went wrong?
Sure thing.
Dead.
Not too shabby.
Try to keep up!
Miss. Game to boost.
I've got an idea.
Oh! Level up. About time.
I'm still.
Ooh! And then Hawk can finish it off.
I'd rather be napping. It's simple logic.
Oh, hi, where'd you come from?
This can't be the place, can it?
More visitors already? Allow us to offer you a premature burial.
Rats, out of the way.
Okay, guys, there's more. Considering this is such a huge arena, there's probably gonna be like 2 more, wait. We might as well get all the way over there. All the way.
I'll cut through.
Oh, are we at the plus?
Yep.
So weird. Oh yes, it's like I'm all the way over here. Boom! Level up.
Witness the glory of House Nouvelle.
Nouvelle. Yes, there we go.
Honored.
Alright. Because there's a trick to pass, huh? Interesting. And I'll go ahead and be up front. Considering those are the, like, fortress knights. Oh, okay. No damage. No damage.
Out of my way.
Well, we died.
That feels good.
Miss.
Let's dance.
And dead.
Who's next?
Who's next? Okay. Might as well do this while I'm here. Might as well lower the music volume a bit. That way we can have the crisper voice. That's a lot of enemies piled up. Damn it, boost! Wait, how are you in range? Edgar was the one closest to me. Gambit. Give the boost. Boom. That guy dead.
That's how it goes.
Level up.
And it's so far left to go.
I'm saying this guy's got he's got costumes. He also has healing magic, which is good to know. Let's do that, I guess. Boom.
I shall rise, but your day is past.
Okay, yes. Here you get out. Now it's a little problem. Oh, what was that? I'm sorry, you're dead.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Wait, is this avoidance? Nope. Miss. Easy death.
How was that?
Nobody enjoys me. And you're dead.
As expected.
Level up.
Another step forward.
Mystery quest. It's the beginning all over again.
Adorable.
Adorable. Adorable how you just missed. Guess I might as well hear Yui. Ah, I see you're reporting me. Rogues. They're clearly great at moving. But not against 100%.
Nighty night.
99. Fully in. Well, it's a good thing that one shot, otherwise he would be very retreating. Forward, more!
How deep does this place go? I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
All we have here are your buddies' carcasses. Maybe you should turn around and go home.
Well, that was great season range! Which means he is clearly very dead. Let's not do that.
Sure thing.
Instead, let's do it this way.
I'll never be.
Take me at him.
Boom. Boom.
It's good to be king.
It's good to be king. What crap, these look cool.
Stronger the better.
But yeah, this guy's undead. Good. Now he's dead.
Over already. I'm getting stronger.
Skip. There, now they're all clearly in line of the bosses, but I was at someone who has weak defenses like Happy. I was right about the weak defense part. Well, commanders. I expect some magic is there, then.
Sally forth!
Fire? Fire!
Do you see where you went wrong?
Well, what I can see doing is getting you the heck out of here.
Yep.
Yep.
Time to shake things up.
Did empty you. Recover you.
Yeah. Thanks, pal.
Oh yeah, they're not getting any reward because okay, yeah, this is the thing makes total sense. There's resistance. I mean, I guess what could possibly happen. I don't know, all these freaking ballers. Really was so big for the white chest right there. Boom.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Ready and willing.
Move you over there. Flying buddies.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
Let's move everybody up. Considering they're gonna be on the left corner next. Cause duh. Come along, Amadeus.
Who, me?
Yes, you, hold on.
I'll give it my all.
Well, you killed him. While almost being close to death.
Enough for me.
at me.
Frick, really?
Sally forth! I shall rise, but your day is past.
Sure thing.
We're covered.
Yep.
Hi. Okay, you're dead.
Biggie.
Sally forth!
Kill you.
See where you went wrong.
I'll cut through.
Kill you dead. Boom. Ow.
Who's next?
Look at him.
Gambit? Gambit.
Unleash, pals.
Man, by difficulty, they weren't telling about the difficulty. It's a lot different than the main story.
I will prevail.
At least so far. Level up.
Stay focused.
Who, me?
I'll give it my all.
Nice.
You're fresh out of luck.
Fresh out of luck.
All that blood and sweat was worth it. Dewey! Strong enough? At least you're no coward.
Okay, get him out of here. Kill this guy.
That's the golden deer for you.
That's the golden deer for you.
Progress.
Kill this guy. Very easily.
Don't forget who you're dealing
Go, one of them. Defeat this guy very easily because Fortress Knights are very weak to magic.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
And now for the region to do something.
It's our chance to prevail.
Oh!
You never had a chance.
Good. Good, good, good.
Thanks.
Do that for the heck of it, because can't really do much. Physic, ball fist. Let's stop moving that way. That side's just about cleared up. Oh hey buddy, I didn't see you over there. You wanna die? You have a lot of magic resistance. Oh, not though, but we can fight this to die. As I was saying,
Should I
that's
go
better.
back?
I'll cut through.
Get
I must
you.
stay focused.
Level you up.
I must keep it.
All the good level ups.
Let me at him.
Ready and willing.
Let's just get with it, yeah?
Like the present.
Oh!
It's not luck, it's fate.
Who'd have thunk? One last one.
Alright, where's the treasure? I've had it with these Abyssians.
Jeez, will it ever end? I love a good brawl, but I'm sick of looking at these fools.
Don't worry, hopefully this will be the last one.
Sure thing.
You heard?
Quite hopeful.
I called to be here. Heal him! Him! It's not because I'm familiar with a Doki Doki Literature Club character named Yui, who... God damn it! What am I doing?
Who, me?
Oh look, Fortress Knights! Again!
I will.
Who doesn't love a good Fortress Knight? Edelgard.
Yep.
Why are you all the way over here then, Hot? Because you put me in the Son of the Waxen, Professor. Oh yeah. Avoid tiles! Come on, get off them! The more you get off them, the more better I'll be. Jeebus, there's a lot of them coming at me! Die, please!
That is that.
269. Hey, buddy! I was about to say, am I wasting another critical hit just to kill you?
I'm not.
Oh!
I thought I smelled fresh blood. The worms will feast tonight.
Excuse me?
That sword awaited you in the holy mausoleum. Show me its power.
L? Oh god, 35? There's not a single way I'm gonna be damaging this guy. Heck no! What? Oh boy, what a predicament we got ourselves in now! Especially considering supplies, there's a lot more left. Getting edge?
No.
Getting edge.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Habusk?
You lost to me?
You lost to me? Me? Like, you suck! A file? I'll give you file!
Acknowledge my contribution! Mine!
I'm so very confused about the Deathlight being here! What the fudge? I don't think Deathlight have any importance in the story. What the fudge? Why is he doing here? It's just like, oh, this is just no one at TFC. Nothing strange is ever going to happen. And then Deathlight people are like, what the fudge?
No biggie.
Foul playing, Yui? Foul play. That did not help. What is mine? If it's his. There we go.
The fight continues.
Now that's better. Come over here, Claude. I can't hog all the levels to myself here. Hi. Ow.
Lesson begins.
Die.
That is that.
Hi. Owie. Oh, for God's sakes. Hi. Please don't approach any don't approach any closer, please. I would love it if you did not.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Heals? I mean, that kind of heal, along with a different heal.
Sure thing.
There we go. That'll do.
Yep.
Abusk. Never mind. Sheer fact that the one void tires makes this entirely annoying.
Now's our chance.
Who, me?
Up.
Hilda! Hilda!
Winning. Winning.
I must steel myself.
Dead.
Yep.
Calls us out to piss us off.
A grand skirmish.
I've indulged too much. I take my leave for now.
You didn't even do anything that night.
Honestly, what a nuisance.
Really? What, were you referring to the Death Knight, or were you referring to the whole mercenaries? I'm confused, Al.
Can't wait for my next brawl.
Jeebus.
Boss, that's the last of them.
Good. Finally. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
Excuse me?
I ain't going down without a fight. I'm taking you with me, punk.
I will not allow it.
Who?
Elfric, you're here. Well, shall we capture this fool?
Where'd you come from? Okay, Death Knight appeared only. Death Knight appears. Okay. What else is gonna happen?
How serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
Granted at the very last second, but you came to our aid! I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
So you're Alfric.
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not?
Yes, yes it is.
Of course, I have heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Elfric. The Church has granted me custodianship of Abyss.
Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation. For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan. The poor and the sick, who are forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go.
Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Elfric. We would love to hear more.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock.
Wait, I don't think he moving there.
But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance.
Okay, why? Why now? A nuisance?
I'm afraid so. Those within the church who would see Abyss purged are swiftly growing in number.
That's the church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system. Sure, I'm here to hide from literally countless bounty hunters. But I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. We can't just let the church walk all over us.
Too true. For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Elfric to turn the tide.
It's our tip the scales.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for. As for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you.
What's the favor?
The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Elfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Dear flock, I am a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface.
Quite literally in more ways than one.
A most trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual.
Wait, what? I'm getting all sorts of confused now. When did you meet my father?
I met Gerald back when he was a knight.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was born and raised in Garreg Mach, so I often had the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding.
The Lord just keeps growing and growing my mind. I don't know how much more my mind can take.
With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
But...
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Elfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Ah, right you are. Please, excuse me. Oh, and one more thing, Professor.
Yes?
If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories.
Oh, Lord, Lord! Lord, 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 Lord! Oh my gosh, Lord, I need the Lord!
Cindered Shadows. The Rite of Rising.
It's interesting how you're always the one doing the narrating stuff, not Gerald.
Ah, Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I want to hear more about my parents!
Ah, yes, of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, please ask and I shall answer as best I can.
Tell me about my mother.
Kind and wise. I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book.
What was my father like back then?
Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married, I was quite surprised.
Citri? My mother's name was Citri?
Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions. It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun.
We know the mother's name!
His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she. Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it.
You wanted to be like him?
I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here?
I told me like you.
Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people. Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted.
That's why he asked me to teach the Ashen Wolves?
I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that Her Grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
We know the mother's name for my life. This was something that was never answered in the main story, by the way.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. And I wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Elfric, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind, but the notion is preposterous at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
Please do.
As you wish. Though, again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even Abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
Chasm of the Bound?
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. So you believe Abyss is connected to that place?
Lots of twists and turns down here, so it's not the craziest idea ever. Must be well hidden, though.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read, but it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles.
I vaguely recall reading about the 4 apostles. They were saints, and that's about all anyone knows. Hardly any records of them remain. Few alive even know their names, but these apostles supposedly assisted the 4 saints with their holy work.
It is also believed that Saint Seros attempted to perform a resurrection using the chalice. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes! The Chalice of Legend! My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago. A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead. Exhilarating, no?
Wait. Could that be why they were phantom?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garrick Mach's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
almost 2 hours in, and I'm already interested in the DLC. Well, of course I'm interested in the DLC anyways, I bought it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, just legit stuck. Just legit stuck at those banks. But I suppose this is a good enough point as it is. So, next time, let's play Fire Emblem Three Houses, Cindered Shadows. We're gonna talk to everybody and see if we can find more stuff about the supposed legend of the White Rising. Oh boy, the lore is getting really, really interesting. I gotta check. Okay, well, what I'm thinking is that after completing this side story, the name of the mother could be revealed in the graveyard. That's just a huge what if, though. That's just a huge what if. Anyways, I'll see you all then.